How's it going, everyone? I'm g0nz3r, and today we're going to be talking about some shit, yo. Basically, I want to bring the channel back to its roots here a bit. I've been making top 10s, I've been making, putting the kind of big opinion content out there, popular content, the kind of content that people request a lot. But today, I want to get back to the roots of this channel, which is criticizing the Pokemon anime community. Some people might find that surprising, and I don't blame you, but I want to point out one of my biggest videos on this channel was a video where I said there is no fucking chance in hell that Go would trade his Raboot to Ash, and you are stupid for thinking so. Essentially what happened in that video is I scolded the community, and it's a 2+2 video. I am surprised how many downvotes it got. If you guys go and look how many downvotes that video got, it is shocking for a video where I'm literally just going in there and saying some 2+2 shit. It's crazy how dumb the Pokemon anime community can be, and I think maybe one mistake in that video, just one. I don't think I really did anything wrong, but I think people don't like to be scolded, and the reason I did that is I wanted them to understand how dumb they were being. I wanted people to understand how stupid it is to believe that Go, a character who is literally designed around around Raboot, is going to go and trade his main Pokemon. Ridiculous. Anyone who would believe that, like, it takes a special kind of stupid to believe that he was going to just go trade his Raboot to Ash. Yeah, sometimes people really ask for it in this community, but I'm going to try to slow it down here and make a series where I will kind of explain issues with the community, especially common, like, really stupid beliefs. Today, we're going to talk about a common argument, and that argument is Pokemon's for kids. Okay. Kind of true, but not as true as you might think. This channel, for example, more viewers are 18 to 24 and 24 to 35 than they are kids. Some of that might be people lying about their age, might be kids lying about their age, who the hell knows, but I do know that the Pokemon community is older than you think. It's older than most people think. And I think that has to do with Pokemon failing to capture a new audience, namely since Generation 6. So I think there's a lot of young, 18 to 24-year-olds. But other than that, mostly they haven't been capturing many new people. Pokemon has kind of failed at that. And it's funny because during Generation 6, Pokemon, man, it was a cool new thing. It was back, like, all the teens were back into it. Back in my day, Pokemon was more for children. It was more aimed at children. But today, it's things have changed, especially since Generation 6. Generation 6 really just changed a lot for the anime guys. It brought Pokemon Go to the forefront, which brought a lot of people my age back. More than you know. It essentially brought me back. I didn't watch the anime for a long time, guys, but basically what I want to talk about here is oh, you can't tell this intelligent story because it's for kids. Here's the main thing that I want to point out to you. Even if I was the only adult watching the show, which I'm not, okay? Kids aren't stupid. Kids are not dumb. Kids are far from dumb. There are kids who are smarter than adults because adults have forgotten basic lessons from school, and that's kind of trivia there. They're smarter trivia wise, but regardless, they still they have the basic understandings of an adult. What they don't have is the experience of an adult. That's the main thing that kids lack. The majority of kids. There are kids who are too young who don't know what's going on, of course, like 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds and da-da-da-da. But most kids, you split that in half from 18, 9 and up, those kids know what's going on. Those kids definitely know what's going on. I'd say kids absolutely know what's going on from like the age of 7. And people use this, oh, it's for kids. They use this as an argument. And I do have a subscriber who I like very much who made this as an argument. I don't want her to think I'm picking on her, because I'm not. Because she was replying to something I said that could absolutely be construed as being more adult. But I want to use her as an example, and it's not going to be the argument she made, but it's kind of what she said. If that makes sense? So don't. That's why I'm not saying her name. I'm not trying to put this on anyone. But basically what I had said, I might have said it in a more vivid way. Was I probably said something like, Ash needs to reference his past more. He needs to talk more crap. He needs to act like he has a history more. Personally, guys, I think kids can understand a character's history, and I think they will be more into the anime and more into looking into the previous sagas of the anime if Ash were to act like he has a past. If he's like, oh yeah, I remember doing this, I remember doing that. You know, I remember when me and Pikachu saw that Pokemon a while back. I remember that Larvitar. Man, I wonder if it's a big Tyranitar today. I'm not saying he needs to always reference his past, but I'm saying it would be nice if Ash referenced his past, and I am saying that kids are smart enough to know what is going on when that occurs. I don't know why people let this "it's for kids" thing get in the way of criticizing the anime too. It's more than that. There are people who say, oh, it can't be that advanced. The storytelling has to be, it has to be a goofy kid running around. It's for children, right? No. Kids are more apt today to like a complex story than they are to like a simpleton, dumbass story. I will put it like that. Look at what Marvel did. Look at the story that Marvel did. Look how adult that story is. And meanwhile, Marvel was the biggest thing in the damn world. And they told this 12-year-long story, or however long it was. A long time. 12 years, I think, yeah. Yet kids were able to follow it, but they can't follow Ash. Ass. Yeah, good old Ass has to act like he don't know shit, bitch. No, he has to act like he doesn't remember yesterday. Please. I mean, we can deal with it. Kids can deal with it. Adults can deal with it. The anime needs to stop acting like its audience is stupid. It needs to stop acting like children are stupid. I'm not saying it does that entirely, but I'm saying it's not an excuse for the anime being low IQ idiotic bullshit. So, but with that, I'm going to bid you farewell, but I'm going to ask you a question first, and it will be up in the right-hand corner. And it's going to be, should Pokemon be aimed at children, like ages 3 to 5, or should it be aimed at people who can understand what is going on in a basic story? I think people are going to know the answer here. I don't think this is going to be a difficult thing to figure out. But, you know, if you think Pokemon should be on the level of Blue's Clues, then you answer it like that. Otherwise, answer it like kids can follow a story. Answer it like basic people can follow a basic story. Because that should be what the answer is. But I'm going to have to go for now, guys. You guys, if you would please comment, please subscribe, and most of all, share. But for now, peace out, cats.